It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Mikal Bridges.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the New York starting five, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for the Celtics, down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The rebound by Cato. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Anunoby. On up the court. Count that one. Brunson's got the first points up on the board here for the Knicks.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's Hart. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for New York, their last game will win against San Antonio.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's White. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Cato. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside.
And 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hard against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
To the middle, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
For White, he's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, Those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Brown. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Brown against Bridges. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3. New York leading by 6. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Brown. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Hart against Tatum. Over Hart.
One of the better all-around defenders in this game, Josh Hart.
Hauser the pass to White. The kick out to Tatum.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Tatum with another miss. And Hart throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
White dishes to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Boston.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Brunson against White. And here's Brunson. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. White finds Hauser. Over in the corner, Brown. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And he makes that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Everyone's watching. Let's see what you got. Keep on dancing.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
first in free throw percentage, and they're also first in opponent field goal percentage. Their size and athleticism, that toughness and effort, it's all elite.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Now, here's Bridges. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Brunson against White. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's White missing.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by New York. Bucket is good.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Bridges outside. They set the screen. Back to Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson kicks to Bridges. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Knicks on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Robinson down low. Bridges outside. White against Brunson. White with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
No good on that one.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Trailing by 13. Outside White. Oh, good with the triple.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Brunson against Pritchard. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, That's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Driving in.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Vucevic. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to Clarkson. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. Six to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Vucevic. Still yet to score.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pritchard with the ball. He's defended by Alvarado. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Boston again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bounce pass Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 20. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Pritchard from outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Knicks on offense. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Diawara in at the 4 spot. And New York making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Tatum down low. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's Boston now. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Clarkson. Vucevic with the block. Outside Tatum. Hits from the high post. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Kevin.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Sohan. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Gonzalez against Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Celtics trail by 21. Down low. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now Pritchard, who's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Basket counts. And that's 11 points for Jordan Clarkson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum no good. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Clarkson on the wing. He's got 11. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the front iron. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Knicks fourth.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The first one falls for Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Celtics trail by 19. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Towns is doubled. And Tatum pulls it down.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Knicks leading by 13. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Towns, a screen on Brown. Bridges gets to Robinson, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Landry Shamet comes in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Brunson against White. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson the pass to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 10.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. "17-foot shot on the way." The Knicks leading by 14. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
White with it. Still scoreless. Brown inside the line. And there are the Celtics with another basket. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Boston grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. And that's collected by Brunson.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Unable to get that one. Celtics trail by 14. Hauser finds Brown. Back to Hauser. Pass to Vucevic. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Brown's got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Jason Tatum. And New York with a change here, too. McBride's checked in. Here's Shamet. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio. Brunson finds Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson a screen on White. Here's McBride. New York missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Anunoby against White. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Floats one. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. They trail by 11. White a screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Out to White. Pass to Cada. And it's Hauser in the corner. Brown outside. The Knicks pull it in. Here's McBride. Still without a basket. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Outside White. To the wing on the left. Now Pritchard. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The Knicks leading by 12. Brunson the pass to Shamet. Towns looking around. Over in the corner, McBride. Back to Towns. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's White. Fires the 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brunson outside. It's White on the wing. Defended by McBride. Pass to Hauser. White setting the pick for Brown. Shoots over Brunson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brown.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Brown outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Knicks.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had some run-ins with Big Ben Wallace, haven't you?
You mean in London? Big Ben?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. New York leading by 12. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the three. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's White. Nothing on the board. Tatum on the wing. Five to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. Jalen Brunson preps the miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They lead by 14. Hart finds Anunoby. Now Brunson. Over White. And that one's good. Brunson's got 15 points.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Takes it from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 16. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back over to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. A nice shot by Brown.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Back to Brunson. Towns Towns, a screen on White. From deep, Brunson. Austin grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tries the spin move. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Brunson against White. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the Celtics. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, New York sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And checking out New York, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And stolen by Tatum. Pass to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Hart the pass to Brunson. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Two on the clock. Brunson from deep three-point range.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Down with it. Brunson picks him up. Tatum against Anunoby. White setting the pick for Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 14. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hart against Brown. Takes the 13-footer. That one falls. Brown's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Left side, Towns. The rebound by Kata. Kata's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown outside. Back to White. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns is on the wing. Bridges. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over White, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Brunson's got 17.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range jam.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum with it. Bridges covering. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hauser with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 5th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Sam Hauser. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. Brunson outside. Over Pritchard. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Bridges against White. Brown, right side. Over Hart. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hart, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob. Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Pass to Walsh. Now Vucevic, defended by Towns. Vucevic against Towns. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Bridges against Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's Vucevic missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Pritchard. Fires from deep. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That cuts the lead to single digits. Walsh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. He's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Then for the Knicks, Accordy's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Josh Hart. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside Robinson. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado. From outside the arc, Shireman can't hit. New York shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson, and here's Clarkson. Clock at 6. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Right wing, Pritchard from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Clarkson. For 3, Bridges. Boston grabs the miss. Here's Shireman. No scoring in this one. Now Pritchard. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics trail by 11. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard. Here's Walsh. Here's Vucevic over Robinson. Robinson with the block.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
Alvarado passes to Clarkson. A deep 3 from Towns. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Pritchard, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Just 3 to shoot. Takes a 3.
And Anunoby's activity and timing and reaction, anticipation on the defensive end, special.
Robinson with the block, and he recovers it. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Pritchard. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Celtics trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum draws the double. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 28, Hugo Gonzalez.
So it's the Celtics now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Tatum.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket.
Finally, they're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Pritchard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside. Uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Into the lane, Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Alvarado with it. A fadeaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's Shireman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. Takes it from 10. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Pritchard against Clarkson. Pritchard gets the bucket.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Clarkson taking his time here. And Robinson that time on the assist from Clarkson. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Alvarado. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Tatum dishes to Brown. And he banks in the layup. 21 points for Jaylen Brown.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll. Exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Tim House is checked in for Vucevic. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Bridges kicks to Hart. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pass to Brown. Left side, Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. And that's collected by Brunson.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Brunson against Pritchard. Tatum a screen. Hauser trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 16. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And White with the stuff.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Bridges outside. Shot from the top of the key. A putback, and Robinson is right there. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Pass to Brown. Tatum with a screen on Anunoby. And it's Brown missing. New York has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hart the pass to Brunson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 22.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cade is checked in. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Brunson against White. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 18. Pass to White. Hart against Tatum. Back to White. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 8 now on the night. Brunson kicks to Hart. Brunson against White. Now here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
Brown inside. He's covered by Clarkson. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Hart. Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
White against Brunson. From 13. That one is off. Celtics trail by 18. White. Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Now White launches it. And it misses. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against White. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. From deep. Cleared away by Hart.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jalen Brunson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Clarkson against Brown. For 3. Rebounded by Brown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White against Brunson. White goes in. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Well, I like the concentration and focus of White as he knows he's going to get contact and he's able to score through it.
Shooting 1.
Here's Alvarado. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.